please make sure you stay safe. Please make sure Hi peoples, welcome to my channel, Bernie Playing with Makeup. My name is Bernadette. All my friends and subscribers call me Bernie. So if you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and you can call me Bernie. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? It'll probably be Wednesday by the time you're watching this. How's your week going? I hope you are all staying safe. If you're here in the Bahamas, I know if it's Wednesday, you are excited because Wednesday is one of the days that we actually get to go outside. Sorry, Mr. Prime Minister. For shopping and going to the pharmacy, we get to go outside on Wednesdays. I don't want to be accused of spreading false information. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we get to go outside for essential shopping only. Not me. I don't go outside at all. I haven't been outside in 3 months at least. Easy, 3 months. Haven't been outside at all. Not even outside the door. Have not been outside. Next time it actually gets touched by sunlight, it'll be traumatic. My body be like, what is this I'm feeling? What are you subjecting me to? What is this? Why are you subjecting me to this? But I do hope everyone is doing well and staying safe from the Rona. Today's video, I thought we would do something a little bit different today. Since when we go outside, we're always wearing a mask. I figured, why do we need to put on a full face of foundation and all of that? We don't really need to do all of that because half of our face is going to be covered up with a mask anyway. So I thought I wanted to do a look where I'm not using foundation at all, or if I do use foundation, it's going to be very little foundation, although I'm going to try not to use foundation at all. If you're interested in seeing that, and I know that you are, let's get into the video. Before you start watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to always turn on the notification bell because you do want to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Let's get started, shall we? As always, we are going to start off with sunscreen. My skincare routine is already done, and the only thing I need to do is my sunscreen. I'm going to be using my LANCOME VISIONNAIRE sunscreen. I leave this part of my skin prep on days when I'm recording video on camera as a reminder to all of my melanated brothers and sisters that we need to make sure we're taking care of our skin, especially during these hot summer months. You don't necessarily have to use the same sunscreen that I'm using. I just want you to be mindful that we have to take care of our skin and protect it from the sun. I don't know what's going on with my EOS today, but it keeps freezing up. I did stop recording for a minute to try to see what's going on with my EOS utility. Hopefully it is fixed. The sunscreen has had some time to really absorb. I'm going to move on to priming. To prime, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty primer, and this is the hydrating primer from Fenty Beauty. I give my primer a few minutes to set in. Whilst my primer is doing that, I'm going to use this eye balm from LANCOME. I always use this underneath my eyes. It's more like an eye primer. Let's try and see if we could get a nice base without foundation. We're going to use concealer in place of foundation. We may have to go in like around my mouth area. I'm going to see. We may have to go in with a little bit of foundation, but I'm going to try to not use any foundation, and let's see what we're going to come up with. Because really, you have the mask on, and so this entire area is covered. So, and it's hot. So let's see. to do that, I'm going to be using a couple of different concealers. I want to play with the Shiseido. I have to play with this concealer. This is the most expensive concealer that I own. Only because of the amount of concealer I got for $31. You may remember me talking about this concealer in a previous video. I'll link that video either in the description bar. I'll put a card of the video up here somewhere. But yeah, I want to use this foundation because this foundation. I want to use this concealer because this concealer is really close to my skin tone. I purchased it and I got the wrong shade. I believe this is tan. I'll put the name on the screen, on the description bar. Most likely on the description bar, I'll have the correct name. So I pulled this one out, and then I took out my two favorite concealers. My favorite concealers are the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealers. I took that out in the shade Chestnut, and then if I do a little bit of contour, which I want to do, I'll use Cocoa. We'll start off with her right here. This is the Shiseido SYNCHRO concealer. They have it in the foundation and in the concealer. They don't have the full name on this right here, but I'll have the information in the description bar for you. Let me get a sip of water. Thirsty. Y'all could tell me that was right there. Already. Next thing, we put a little bit more this lip balm on my lips. Just a little bit more. Start off with this. I'm going to use this first on my eyes, more for coverage, like more for color correcting. Actually, the applicator isn't too bad for under the eyes. See, I don't normally bring the concealer like this up my nose, but I don't have any foundation underneath it. That's why I'm doing that. This is described as a lightweight concealer. For the areas of my face that I know I want highlighted, I'm just going to go in with the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. And for the Born This Way Concealer, I'm going to use this, at least for the bridge of my nose. This is a concealer brush from Sigma. This is the E58. I'm going to blend the concealer around my mouth out first. It looks a little bit lighter than I remembered. So I'll balance it out. I'm going to blend the concealer underneath my eyes. So I'm going to use this MERCIER. This concealer dries down pretty quickly. That's just where I wanted it. And then the concealer has on the bridge of my nose at the same time. Let's blend this on my forehead out now too. So we'll leave that like that for a minute. It's not gonna stay like that. I'm gonna put a little bit of this. This is my Pure 4-in-1 Love Via Selfie Foundation. I'm gonna use shade the Peachy one. I'm gonna put a little bit of that around my mouth for some more coverage. We're gonna go in with the brighter concealer to highlight underneath our eyes. Highlight my chin as well. I know this part will be under the mask, but just a habit, I guess. Now we're going to do a little bit of contouring. I'm going to show this technique on how you can use the brush to help you start to blend your concealer out in a video or a couple of videos ago. Took this brush out. It's a brush I got from Boxy Lux a while back. Never tried it. I think the way it is shaped, it should be a good brush for contouring. I'm going to start contouring with this and let's just see how she works. The way it is shaped, like it fits the contours of your face good, but it's too stiff. It's really stiff, too stiff. And those products that you say, great idea, execution, material, not so good. It's too stiff for me. Let me switch over to this brush here from Luxie brushes. Lord, and this one, that one was too stiff and this one feels really flimsy. Get it together, Bernie, get it together. Make up your mind on what you want. And those products that you say, great idea, execution, material, not so good. I'm gonna start blending the concealer underneath my eyes. I'm gonna come back to my forehead, soften that up a bit, but just get to the concealer under my eyes. Oh, let me check out my chin first. Let's catch that before that dries up. If this is your first video, my videos are always very beginner friendly. So what we do here is we look into our mirror, looking up. That way we can see what we're doing while our eyes are stretched, and that's how we blend out our concealer here. I'm going to turn it over to the side that has contour product on it. And I'm going to try and make those lines not be so harsh. Doing the same thing here on the part of the beauty blender that has contour. Trying to make those lines not be so harsh. To balance off the rest of my face, now I'm going to take this product here, and wherever I don't have any product, I'm going to balance it off with this. Just predominantly right in here. decide to set everything. I'm going to use my MERCIER translucent powder in the shade medium deep to set my entire face under my eyes included. Use this little brush from Vanguard. This little brush did a really good job setting. It's an eyeshadow brush. For my chin, my forehead, and the bridge of my nose, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath setting powder in the shade medium 3, which is a bright powder. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face. Right around here gets oily quick. I'm going to set that with my sponge. Going to bronze my ABH bronzer in the shade Ebony. I'm going to see if this shows up, and I may change if it's not showing up. Bronzer don't always show up. Sound like rain, people. The weather has been so funny. It's really thrown my filming schedule off, and the weather look really good, and I'll be excited. I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. I record this morning. 2 minutes later, clouds are rolling, thunder. I'll be like, seriously? Remember, this bronzer is not doing anything for me. I don't touch this bronzer because it hasn't been doing anything for me. Okay. So I'm gonna fix my hair off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have almost a full face of makeup on, and I don't have any foundation or very little foundation on. So we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna go in with some blush. Did I take out any blush? I didn't take out any blush. Let's try this here. This is Show Me Your Cheeks from Elizabeth Moth. I think I played with this blush already. I don't think I played with this blush already, and it's not as light pink. Okay, so that's what color it is right there. I think I played with this already, and it didn't come off too well. Let's find out. Let me grab a brush. We're gonna try this here. Show Me Your Cheeks from Elizabeth Moth. Oh, sorry, the name of the blush actually is Peach Pink. I guess Show Me Your Cheeks must be the brand. I don't know, but I believe I played with this before and it didn't show up. But that, hold up, oh my finger, I can't see it good. Got my nails right in it. That's the shade of it. That's what it looks like right there. It's a beautiful shade. But I don't know, for some reason I feel like I played with this before and it didn't come off. It didn't come off too good. I've been on this pinky thing for quite a while now. I know the blush is too stiff. I'm gonna try this powder brush here. My favorite brush blush is dirty. Oh, wow. This is pretty. It definitely has reflexes in it. You see that? It almost looks like a highlighter. It's pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? Can't see it well, but she's pretty. She'll be a pretty topper. She's a pretty topper. I'm liking this makeup, liking this face. Especially, I don't have any foundation on. You can't tell I don't have foundation on. It feels light as air. I saw this a little while ago, and for old time's sake, I'm gonna put a little bit of this on top, just for old time's sake, so you can see why I love this so much. This was my child. This also have like 3 little, you know, is it a blush or is it a highlight? Vibes, that kind of vibes. Yeah, I've been into the pink blush lately. I think deeper skin tones, we could pull off pink if we do it right. We could pull it off. What do you think? Blend my chin. If we do pink, see, if we do it right, we could pull it off. I think, yes. See what I like to? The 3 of them together made a nice combo. Yeah, pretty combo. Let me set my face. I've been wanting to try this, but let me try it. I can try this. This is a setting spray. It's from In Beauty. Got it from a BoxyCharm box. Yeah, it is a setting mist. Let's try it. A lot has come out. Like, this is what I don't like with certain setting spray. I don't like when a lot comes out. That has the potential for messing your makeup up. I'm gonna use this. This is the Hangover. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX. To use this. It's not good. The nozzle. The nozzle. Too much has come out from the nozzle. Had a bad experience. Normally, I would go in with my beauty blender to press everything in, but I don't know this makeup technique like that. We don't know each other. I don't want to press and stuff start lifting. There's not a lot of stuff under. I don't want stuff to start lifting. That happened in the past too. All right, we're gonna give Lemonade a try. Maybe. Yep. Alright. We created a full face without any foundation. I must confess, this was not supposed to be a full face. It wasn't supposed to come out like this. But I do like it. I didn't think I would. If you see my hair, I don't know which video is gonna go up first. Most likely it's gonna be my hair tutorial. That was the look I was going for. As always, thank you guys so much for spending part of your day with me. If you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Subscribership is free. I promise there won't be a bill in the mail. If you try to unsubscribe anyway, there won't be a bill in the mail, I promise. Please make sure you turn on your notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. As always, make sure you stay safe. Until next time, bye.